Hey, what's up, guys? Aiden here, and well, it's officially 2023, and well, I figured I would start out the new year by doing a review on my Frank Sinatra from the Franklin Mint. But I am not doing this review by myself, as I have a couple of my friends here. You'll know them as SC Haunts and Nathan the Haunter. Say hi, guys.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, so if you didn't see Nate's video of the collab that we did over on his channel of the Dandy,
Go check it out.
exactly, go check it out. And well, I decided for the Frank Sinatra review here, we would do another collab. So, like I said, this is on the Franklin Mint Frank Sinatra. Now, if you guys don't know, Jemmy was gonna make a Frank Sinatra, but it ended up getting pulled from store shelves. Sam, would you like to explain more about that from what you heard from Joe about the prototype Jemmy Sinatra?
Okay, so from what I've heard, it got released to stores for like a very, very short time. And then pulled because Tina wanted it pulled, which I do understand a bit of, but it's pretty sad. But that's just from what I've heard.
And
Yeah.
I like the ad. It was pretty dang disrespectful to her. The ad's legacy, like Martin and Crosby have pop cultures, and I'm sure their children respect their dads. But like example, like Tina, the fact she didn't release her daddy's like figure, it just really boggles me for some reason. It bothered me for so many years. Why new and unreleased?
I agree, and I did a talking video last year on the prototype Sinatra, so you guys can go check that out. But yeah, so my Franklin Mint Frank Sinatra, basically, since it's practically impossible to get your hands on the prototype Sinatra by Jemmy, this is the best Frank Sinatra to add to your pop culture collection. Even though it's not Jemmy, I consider it part of the Jemmy pop culture series. And I will say, the detail on this Sinatra is way more detailed than the Jemmy one, because if you know anything about the Jemmy pop culture characters, they kind of had big heads, you know, kind of cartoonish. But yeah. So he does have the box. It's actually a pretty tall box as well. He was released in 1998, and the reason why that's significant is because that's the year Sinatra passed. That was the year we lost Frank Sinatra. And pretty much them releasing, the Franklin Mint releasing this Sinatra figure the same year he passed away, it's basically a tribute to him, pretty much.
It's like a memorial.
Exactly, yeah, a memorial. And it's sad how there aren't that many Frank Sinatra merchandise out there. I mean, you
There
go.
should be more, honestly.
They're like ornaments, like out there. Those ornaments. I have one that sings "That's Life." It was sold in Hallmark in like 2014. It sings "That's Life," and there's other ones out there. There's one he sings "New York, New York." There's the one that sings "The Christmas Waltz," and there's another one out there.
Yeah, that sings "Luck to Be a Lady," and I have all four of them. I have all four of those ornaments. Hopefully sometime soon I'll be doing a demo of my That's Life one that I got last year. But yeah, as you can see, it comes with the letter of authenticity. The Franklin Mint. It says, "Dear collector, we take great pleasure in sending you the Frank Sinatra musical portrait doll, authorized by the family of Frank Sinatra. This extraordinary collector doll depicts old Blue Eyes in a familiar pose, dressed in Sinatra's typical dapper fashion and fitted with digital technology that allows you to hear the voice of Frank Sinatra singing an excerpt from his popular hit Witchcraft. Along with your collector doll, you will find a specially prepared commentary relating the history of Sinatra's brilliant career and instructions for best posing and styling this distinctive portrait doll. You will also find a certificate of authenticity attesting that your Frank Sinatra musical portrait doll is authorized by the family of Frank Sinatra, crafted with the finest materials, and that is available exclusively through the Franklin Mint. Considered the entertainer of the century, Frank Sinatra was truly one of the greatest performers of our time. We are sure that you'll agree that this premier collector doll is a fitting tribute to the chairman of the board and is certain to be treasured for many years to come. That last sentence there is nothing but the truth. I am very...
It's the truth and only the truth.
Also, keep in mind, this Franklin Mint Frank Sinatra doll is very fragile. It's porcelain, so if it falls off a high shelf, it really will smash into pieces.
Exactly, and these things go for... Yeah, pretty much. And these things go for a high price nowadays.
And I really want one. I really do, and I'm hoping to own one someday for my pop culture collection.
Yeah, this, fun fact, this was actually a surprise Christmas gift. I did not know I was going to be receiving this. So, here you could see, the tag that was on, Sinatra himself. Here it's the, here it has the, this little booklet here is, care and handling. And then, as you can see, it has... printing of some of the sheet music from Witchcraft. And then you could see some of the poses there and whatnot. And then this one is just talking about Sinatra and his legacy. And here is the pamphlet, I guess, showing off Sinatra. As you can see, the person who had this before me got it for $219.75.
Which, honestly, it's completely worth it to how much detail they put into this piece, making it better than any pop culture character I have ever seen in my life.
Exactly. That is actually worth the price.
I agree. And in my,
exactly like him.
And in my honest opinion, this one beats the Jemmy one by a landslide.
You know why it does? Because at least that one actually looks like Frank. I'm gonna give my honest opinion. The pop culture Jimmy one kind of looked like a reskinned Dean Martin. That's just me, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. People kind of mistake it as a Dean Martin prototype.
That's what I thought. It was like, oh, it's a Dean Martin prototype with a microphone. Cool. I didn't know it was Frank.
Yeah, the Jemmy Pop Culture series, some of the characters kind of looked like one another. While, the Franklin Mint, you can just looking at it at first glance, it's like, yep, that is Frank Sinatra. He comes with, a jacket, his tan jacket, and, his head is posable, so you can have him look down, up, left, right. I'm not going to pose it too much in this video because it's hard to do one-handed, but you could put his hand in his pocket, his arms are posable, and his hat is removable. So you can basically put it on him however you like. And he sort of is like a pop culture character because not only does he have a stand, one of those doll stands, but he comes with a bass with a button, and when you press it, it plays music, just like a pop culture character.
He basically was designed like the Jimmy Elvis Presley they made that played Blue Christmas. And that's why, what I think is, if here's something I suggested from Jimmy's part, they should have made Sinatra like Elvis and like the Franklin Mint, and possibly it could have gotten released.
Exactly.
I agree. And Jimmy could have done a Johnny Cash in that style, just basically reskin Elvis and program 2 songs to it, and boom, there you go. But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. But yeah, you could see his classic orange tie there. He has a white shirt on underneath, his classic black jacket, his black pants, and his black shoes. And right here you can see it says Frank Sinatra, Old Blue Eyes. So I guess now I will activate him for you. Well, let me find the button. There we go.
Those fingers in my hair that slide, come hither stare, that strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft.
The song is a bit shorter than on an actual pop culture character, but to be quite honest, the length of the song for this Sinatra figure is absolutely perfect. It's the perfect length, in my opinion.
It's not like too short or too long.
Exactly. It gives you basically a taste of Sinatra's voice without, because obviously...
Making it way too long or short.
Exactly. I mean, I understand why the pop culture characters are a bit longer because they have all the movements and stuff. But in the case of this figure, it's perfect. And
There's something I want to mention.
Yeah, go
There's
ahead.
one thing I take it like for the Frank Sinatra, this one. This one isn't as faulty as the pop culture. The pop culture is mouth breaking all the time, gear splitting in the heads, tons of issues. At least this one won't break on you.
exactly. Unless if you drop it, then that's when you have an
Don't
issue.
abuse it.
Exactly. You see so many pop culture characters where the mouth is broken and the head turns broken or the arms broken or the body
James
turned.
Brown, actually, right there. You just mentioned my James Brown.
Yeah, unlike the Franklin Mint Frank Sinatra, basically you just pose it however you want, display it somewhere, and you're good to go. Now I haven't seen any, but I wonder if the Franklin Mint has ever made like a Dean Martin or
That's what I was going to ask. If they have made a Dean Martin, I will gladly buy it because I love Dean Martin so much.
Same here. And if they did make a Dean Martin, it would go along great with the Sinatra as they were both members of the Rat Pack and best friends in real life.
That would have gone great. Imagine if we could contact them and get see if they can make one.
That's true. Although I don't know if the Franklin Mint is still in business anymore. I don't know. So that's something to look.
That's the thing. We'll look around and see if the Franklin Mint did end up making Dean Martin. We'll look around.
Yeah, and if they did, who knows? I might make a video on it. But before we say our final thoughts on the Sinatra and just mentioning the Jimmy one last time, I guess I'll play his song again.
Those fingers in my hair that slide, come hither stare, that strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft.
Yeah, the song on him fits him perfectly, and I mean, it still baffles me as to why like the ornaments and he was able to be released, but
Not the Jimmy one.
exactly, especially since this one was released like the same year Sinatra died.
It could have just made Jimmy could have just did him like Elvis, and he would have looked good.
Yeah, maybe the reason why Tina canceled it was because I don't know, maybe timing or
Accuracy.
something.
Like the inaccuracy to Sinatra, he didn't look accurate.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it boggles me. It really does. He would have made a great addition to go with Martin and Crosby.
I agree. Since Frank Sinatra and Bing Crosby actually did a Christmas special together.
See if he was released, we could have had Bing Crosby and Dean Martin go with Frank, and it would have been the perfect three. It's like the trio.
I agree. I agree. But basically, to wrap things up, my overall thoughts on the Franklin Mint Frank Sinatra. This thing is just absolutely magnificent and beautiful. It is probably one of the best, if not the best, Sinatra statues that have ever been made. And
considered part of the Jimmy Pop Culture series, even though it's not Jimmy and not any sort of pop culture references, it's still considered a Jimmy Pop Culture Frank Sinatra.
Just to get the Jimmy one.
I agree. So, pretty much, if you could find, if any Jimmy collector out there can find this Frank Sinatra figure, it's basically that missing link in the pop culture series, since the actual Jimmy one got pulled. But is there anything else you guys want to say about it, or?
Not really. I just want to say, if you after this video, go ahead and over to my channel and check out our motorcycle iceberg. We're going to be doing more collaborations really soon. We got a lot planned.
We do.
So, I gotta say, hope you enjoy this video. Make sure you subscribe to Aiden here, subscribe to Sam, and subscribe to me.
Yeah, I will link their channels in the description, and like Nathan said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review on the Franklin Mint Frank Sinatra. So yeah, basically I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and bye.